So we've covered all the first part. You've now created your character. You've taken your contract. You've promised them your internal organs if you should fail. We've covered manufacturing, ships, and everything. Let's get moving into space. The current problem that I have with spaceflight is is that it is an all or nothing option. You're either blasting at full speed somewhere or you're at full stop. Otherwise, you're continuously having to tap and release the W button and never maintain a constant speed ratio. I did put a request in that we have an incremental speed counter, but I'm not sure if they're going to take that into consideration. I suggested using the plus minus, the WS for speed up, slow down, mouse scroll wheel, all these various options that we have. I do not know why they went to it this way. It can make mining very hazardous at times. Now we're going to go to the docks. You will always want to keep some money on hand because you will time to time have to refuel. Everything is automated. It's like an auto dock and undock sequence. This is a basic tutorial. You cannot get around it. I highly suggest that you follow it initially. Alright, so they want us to go to Solar Alpha 1 and enter its atmosphere. Now here's the thing. If I press the W key, but if I release it and there's no way for me to there's no way to gauge an actual speed. That's part of the problem. Okay. Ooh, I didn't notice that before. That's cool. That's going to make life a little more interesting. So at that point, our only option is you hold your W key down to reach full speed and then release it. And the only way to do that is to hit your S key to bring you out of it. There is a boost option, but that spins up fuel. It doesn't last for very long, and currently at this stage it's not really worth playing with. So it wants us to enter the atmosphere. A and D key, you can't do a complete barrel roll, but it does give you a little bit of control, although most of the time, like you'll notice, I'm entering at an angle. It will automatically adjust itself as if AI computers is doing most of the work. Which, I mean, in the future, that should be the case anyway. Unless I specifically flip a switch somewhere and tell it to go to manual. So it makes it fairly easy to navigate. Your dilemma is when you get down onto the surface, you cannot adjust that speed. See? And there is lag time. You don't come to a sudden stop. So, okay. Left mouse button. You got to watch your overheat ratio. a thing will come up if it starts overheating. There we go. About 180, 185 starts overheating and will damage your system. So you've really got to watch that. By zooming out with your mouse wheel, it will give you a better overall view of mining. You'll probably want to go to first person when doing combat. The 2 shows the number of nodes. I found up to 6 nodes at a time. If you're outside of the range of the laser, it will not operate. Alright, I've reached maximum storage. But you'll notice in the top left I'm missing 2 copper. So I need to drop, hit my I key, I need to drop at least 3 units of iron ore. Now I need to find 2 more units of copper. Okay, so now we need to go and craft a scan analyzer and install it onto our ship. Press the this is what got me foobarred the first time. You press the K to access the knowledge and then unlock the modular system permit. Our dilemma is this is our modular system permit. You'll notice we have, for doing this, we've been given 60 credits. So we can buy that permit. Now we just need to return to the station. And make the unit. Boost. There goes the boost sequence. When landing, you have one of 2 options at this time. I can either manually land or I can auto land. And the only difference between that is one, as I get close to the station, it will ask me to request landing by pressing the E key. Or I can put myself directly into the opening, at least on this station, and manually land it. In either case, once I'm into the perimeter, it will auto lock and take control. Request dock. I will not punch anything, and it's already taken over control. So, you know, that's two different options that you can do for that. At that point, we're back in the station, and we need to go to the shipyard. And there you go. Now we are going to fabricate our units, work on buying and selling, and move into that aspect.